What's up everybody? My name is Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Readathon that I'm going to be participating in this month. And it is called the Magical Readathon. It's being hosted by G over at Book Roast. I will put a link in the description to her channel and to the introduction video that she made for the Magical Readathon. This time the Magical Readathon is based on the owls, or O.W.Ls, in the world of Harry Potter. And for this readathon, you choose a career. I chose librarian. There are several different careers you can choose from. I will post a link also to the website that will have the links to the careers and the prompts and stuff like that. But for each career, there is a set of owls in classes that you need to do, and then the next readathon is going to be for the newts, so we don't have to worry about that now though. Now, in order to complete your owls, you read books based on the prompts for those particular owls. Now, for my librarian, I need ancient runes, and for that I need to read a book with a heart on the cover or in the title, and for that I chose A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kremerer. Obviously it has a heart in the, it says heart in the title, so that's what I chose for that. The next book I need to read for Arithmancy, which is Magical Qualities in number 2, Balance or Opposites, read something outside your favorite genre. I love YA fantasy, and I don't read a lot of nonfiction, so for that, I chose Audrey by Alexander Walker. I love Audrey Hepburn, and I'm really excited to read this. Now, the next one I need is Defense Against the Dark Arts, and the prompt for that is Grindylows, or a book set at the sea or the coast. I saved this from my owl crate just for this prompt. This is All the Stars and Teeth by Adeline Grace. This takes place at sea, and I'm really excited to read about it. I mean, there's pirates and mermaids and all sorts of stuff, so that sounds exciting for me. Now, the next book I need is History of Magic, Witch Hunts, book featuring witches or wizards. I could have gone the obvious and read Harry Potter, but I didn't want to do that. So I chose Stealing Snow by Danielle Page. On the back it does talk about witches, so I'm hoping there are witches in here. If I do read this and there's not really, I will choose a different book. But for now, Stealing Snow by Danielle Page. And the next book is that I need is for Transfiguration, Animagus lecture, so a book or series that includes shape-shifting. I chose the first book in the series, A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kremerer. It is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, so I'm going to assume there's some kind of transfiguration, shape-shifting going on in this. So this is probably going to be the first book that I read when I'm ready to start the readathon. If I have time this month, I do want to read some of the other prompts just for fun. So the first one is Care of Magical Creatures, Hippogriff creature with a beak on the cover. For that, I do have 6 of Crows. I have it in ebook form. I'm not a big fan of ebooks, but just for the sake of this, I'm going to give it a try. So yeah, I'm going to read 6 of Crows for that. The next thing is Divinations, and it says assign numbers to your TBR and use a random number generator to pick your read. I have a pile of 6 books here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And instead of using a number generator, since there's only 6, I got a die here. So I'm going to roll that and we'll figure out which one I'm going to read for that. 4. Scythe. I'm really happy that it landed on Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I've heard really good things about this, and also I'm part of a reading group on Facebook who's going to be doing a reading a read together thing for this book, so I'm really excited to read that. Now, another one is for astronomy, and that's just to read a book mostly at night. So I'm going to do the same thing, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if it lands on 6, I'm just going to pick a random one. And it landed on 6. Actually, let's just roll again. 6 again. 2. Sky in the Deep. So I will be reading this mostly at night. Now, the next prompt is herbology. Mimbulus, Mimbletonia, of course, that's Neville's favorite plant. So that's a title that starts with M. I have 2 books that start with M. So either Mary Poppins or The Magician's Nephew. I'm not sure which one I'm going to read yet. I'll have to decide that a little later. I'll decide that a little later on. It might be Mary Poppins just because I love the movie and I've never really read the book. I've read this one a couple times, so I'll probably pick Mary Poppins for that one. The next one is Muggle Studies, book from the perspective of a Muggle or a contemporary. Now, I have a book outlet order coming in. I'm hoping it'll get here by the end of the month. I do have a contemporary book on there that sounded interesting to me, so I will be reading that if it gets in here on time. If not, I might read Where the Heart Is, because I really like, by Billy Letts. I really like that movie too. I've never read the book, but if my book outlet order doesn't come, I'll be reading this. If it does come, I'll be reading the book that I got on that order, which, stay tuned and you'll figure out, I'll let you know which one that was as soon as that comes in. Now, for the last thing, oh, I skipped one, Charms. Lumos Maxima, a white cover for that. I've got Agatha Christie's, and then There Were None. I've been meaning to read this for a while, and this gives me the perfect opportunity to do so. And that should be a fairly quick read. It's not that long. Which leads me to the last one, which is Potions, Shrinking Solution, book under 150 pages. I do not have a lot of books that are under 150 pages, so I'm going to read Quidditch Through the Ages, which is 101 pages. It was either going to be this or Calling All Witches, which if you can see it, it's up there on my shelf. But I've read that one a few times, so I'll probably stick with Quidditch Through the Ages for that prompt. So that's it. That's what I'm going to be reading for my O.W.L's Readathon. I am going to read the ones for my career first, and then, like I said, if I have time, I'll go and I'll do the other careers, or the other prompts. Hopefully, I'll have a much better reading month this month than I did last month. I probably won't post a video about my reading that I did in the month of March. I only read 2.5 books. I'm still working on one, which I do plan on finishing today. I started reading one book, but then all this stuff happened and I couldn't concentrate, and it's a very information-heavy book, so I DNF'd it for now, and I will go back to reading that one later. But if you're wondering, I read Cinder and Sorcery of Thorns, both which were very good. I thought, I think I gave them both 5 stars. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are participating in the OWLs or you're interested in it, comment down below. Let me know what your career is. Let me know what books you'll be reading for your career. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!